Hey there, everybody. Got myself here 1974 Ford F-250 Ranger Camper Special. Let's see, I think it might be a 150 though. I don't know. Looking at that 5 or 4 or fuck, I'm too stupid to even know what the fuck number that is. So, but yeah, I got myself some Goodyear Wrangler MTR Kevlars, 35 inches. Pretty nice. They're a lot better than them 38 Nito mud grappler pieces of shit that are worn down to 36 inches pieces of crap road tire. You know, I got some good lug on there. You know, go ahead and smush your fucking nuts, or you know. I got myself 6.6 liter mid block. Not quite a big block, not quite a small block, but better than your piece of shit. You know, 408 Aussie. Went ahead and had some heads gone ahead and stuck on there that I imported. Blocks imported also. It's the Aussie 4 bolt lower main out of the old Interceptor cars. Let's see here. I'm too stupid to even know what the hell I'm talking about right now, because guess what? I just watched that video about that Chevy owner. I'm going to go ahead and link him on there, but he's a freaking moron. You know, them Nitos are wrapped around, you know, I don't even know who the hell says that kind of crap. It sounds like some kind of Oakland, Richmond shit from California. But I got my actual tires mounted on some 17 by 9.5 rims, made custom by Custom Black Rock. Haven't gotten my caps yet. Went ahead and put them on yesterday, I think. I don't know. But they're pretty nice. I got a 4.5 inch back offset. These are reversed offsets because I'm not a moron. I actually off-road my truck. Let's see here. What else we got here? We got, you know, I don't know what the hell kind of lift is on this thing. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and guess. You know, I'm pretty sure it's a 4 inches, but I actually freaking measured it. But I'm just going to go ahead and just say, for shits and giggles, because I'm on video camera and I just watched that idiot with the freaking Chevy again. Like I said, I'll link that. But I'll just go ahead and say it's just 24 inches from shaft to head. You know, just make it kind of sound bigger. You know, I mean, since I got those little dinky freaking 35s that are bigger than your 38s, you know, I figure, you know, might sound kind of cool. You know, there ain't no body lifts, because body lifts are for freaking pussies. You know, got me a real front bumper here, worn. It's original from the truck. You know, this was bought in 1980, so I mean, it wasn't bought right when this truck was built, but, you know, it's all original. You don't see these too much anymore. Got the original 1980 worn winch, so, you know, pretty decent. I've pulled out some good shit with it. I'm sure it'll probably be seeing your Chevrolet pretty soon here. You know, Ford. Let's see here. What else we got here? You know, I got myself a real motor underneath the hood. I'll go ahead and show it to you. I'm not going to have somebody help me lift this hood up because I'm not a pussy. But here we go right there. That's my 6.6 liter 408 Aussie. Custom built. Got about 425 horsepower, 485 foot-pounds of torque. I actually do have a dyno sheet for it. That was all produced right at the crank. You know, got 12-inch clutch on it. Got center force right now. Still can't find anything that's got decent enough clamping force to keep me from ripping the damn clutch out of it. So I got to go ahead and talk to the diesel clutch company, go ahead and see if they'll make me something, maybe some dual disc. We'll see. Got me some hillbilly chrome right there, right? Yeah, you look at that shit. Oh yeah, that's sexy. Anyways, got this shitty looking chrome, you know, this city boy crap. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and change those out. Those I went ahead and just threw on there because they were available. They just blow oil and they're just pieces of crap. You know, real MSD ignition, none of that HEI bullshit. Got myself some real fucking wires, you know, none of that stuff. They're sound suppressed, whatnot. Real headers. We got ourselves a real coil. Look at that safety warning. I love those motherfuckers. I want to touch my fucking tongue to it. You know, gotta go ahead and replace the fender wells. I used to have dual batteries, but I think one of them fell through there, or you know, it makes it easier to look at the suspension. Look at that shit, sexy. Anyways, you know, didn't run dual batteries for no piece of crap subs or stereo or sound bar or some stupid KC lights or some bullshit like that, or you know, go ahead and power up my chrome bumper because it ain't worth a damn. I went ahead and ran it for an actual winch. It's worth a damn, you know. Winch right there. Oh yeah, makes me want to beat off. Anyways, you know, pretty decent. I went ahead and did some sticky paint. You know, some of that stuff that's I used to use back in the 60s and 70s on Trans Am cars. Works pretty damn good. And go ahead and coat the fenders on it when I get the new ones. Unfortunately, that's not a 4-wheel drive fender. That's off the original 2-wheel drive. I pulled the body off of and went ahead and restored for it. You know, still got to replace my hood light, whatnot. But, you know, it actually opens, closes, works, cools, whatever. AC is deleted currently. I'm going to be mounting right there my York-style compressor and actually running onboard air because I'm not a pussy. And I actually off-road my truck, you know. I hate to keep on saying that. I don't have a K&N filter on order, you know. I mean, look at that thing. That thing's all dirty, nasty. Got to go ahead and clean it. You know, you usually tend to clean K&N air filters. You don't tend to just replace them. Otherwise, it's going to cost you 40, 60, 70 bucks every time. I don't know why you're such a freaking moron. But that's the point of a K&N air filter. They have a cleanable cotton air filter. See, look, cotton. Anyways, now that I've gone ahead and gone off, I went ahead and ran a single wire alternator. About the only good thing a damn Chevy was worth for was this back right there. Went through about 4 different brands. Used to run a Mean Green and a couple others, and wound up going with Power Master there. I love them to death. They're pretty good. Got the flex fan on there. That's just for temporary. Doesn't really do a damn thing, so I'm going to go ahead and rip it off. Got the electric fan there. Actually works worth a damn. Unfortunately, this truck used to be in 1979. I rolled it over because the track bar decided to go ahead and let loose on me. So this is a 74 body on a 79 frame. Unfortunately for the 79s, if y'all know, with the 400, which is, you know, pretty much the 408. The 408 is just a 30 over 400 right there. Yeah, want a nut all over it. Anyways, you know, pretty much for the 400s and the 351 modifieds, it's a son of a bitch to find the fan shroud, especially when you're running the wrong radiator from 1974 and not 79, where it was firewall mount, didn't have this bracket on it. So I'm not even going to bother running now. I'm going to run myself a double Scirocco fan. So eventually that'll be in there, along with the fenders, whenever I decide to order them. Went ahead and went through the wiring. Sorry about the mess. You know, I mean, they're not. I haven't gone ahead and taped it off yet or nothing like that. I'm not going to use that crappy tape like you probably use. But anyways, you know, go ahead and use that stuff that just sticks to itself. Works worth a damn. You know, I've got all manual gauges, whatnot. You know, there's my oil, there's my vacuum. Should probably move the vacuum, though. I noticed it does travel up and down a little bit. Stupid for putting that close to the primary. Let's see here. What else we got here? Got an actual grounding strap. So, yeah, hey, look at that son of a bitch. You know, while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and make fun of you some more and go ahead and stick it towards this. Hey, look at that fucking bolt. Oh, shit, look at that bolt. Anyways, you know, I'm going to go ahead and talk about my exhaust now. I'm probably not gonna need no Cadillac converters or none of that shit, because this motor right here will turn a Cadillac into a heap of shit. Same with your Chevy. You know, it might take a little bit of a run to get at your Chevy, just about it's hard like a rock, but the only reason it's hard like a rock is because you're using fucking stimulants. Yeah, here's your fucking stimulus package. Let's see here. Probably get this video kicked off because of all that shit. Hey, hear that squeak? That's actual metal, not that plastic pussy shit. You know, got myself the F-250 badge in Camper Special. Don't hardly ever see them anymore. You know, it's got, like I said, 150 suspension right there. But the good thing about it is it does kind of suck for towing a little bit. Does kind of pull up on the front end, but it actually works for off-road. So I think I'll just go ahead and keep that. You know, real headers. I think that's the Cadillac converter. Anyways, that's a real muffler. Got 3-inch or 2.5 inch. You know, the primaries are 3-inch right there, because that's what pussies don't run. You know, went ahead and just custom bent that, went ahead and cut it, welded it. A good friend of mine went ahead and did the weld on it. Look, they're actually worth a shit. You know, 3-chamber Flowmaster, sounds like a 2-chamber. Went ahead and did Trans Am pipe, run a little rich, but whatever. Rich is better than lean. Ain't got none of that fuel injection shit, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to get that piece of junk Edelbrock carburetor to actually tune properly, because they're literally a piece of junk that, you know, Weber went ahead and dumped. Got the dog over there. Shut up! Anyways, I think this might be an SVT Raptor because, well, quite frankly, there's a Raptor in the back of it. I don't know if it came with it or not. I was drunk when I picked it up. So, you know, probably a good thing judging by, I don't know nothing about mechanics, don't build my own shit. Anyways, back window needs replacement, original from 1974, got all the problems, you know, whatnot. You know, United States Marine Corps, because I'm not a freaking moron. Let's see here, got the interior. I got 1968 Ford F-250 tow mirror. You know, pretty decent. This is before they started running the mirrors down here and whatnot. Some moron that I bought it from, this body, which was actually off of the 74 F-250 camper, like I said, two-wheel drive. He went ahead and put on these crappy little mirrors, made me these nice little holes. So since I got these holes all lined up and whatnot, I'm going to go ahead and weld those closed, and I'm going to go ahead and redo the paint job. You know, a little bit of orange peel in there, but you know, whatever, it works pretty damn good. Wet sanded this part, looks nice and smooth. But gonna go ahead and just redo the doors, especially since the insides weren't done right. These mirrors right here, original Ford right there. See, you can see the big old oval Ford. Now let's go ahead and zoom in on the bolt. Yeah, that's right, because we like to stick stuff right next to the freaking bolts when we're talking about things. Anyways, quarter windows actually work. That's the only air conditioning you actually need in a pickup truck. Let's see here, got a nice little, you know, extendable radio antenna. Like, that actually makes a damn difference, but whatever. Original from 1974, actual wipers. Hey, what else can we go ahead and point out? Catalytic converter. Anyways, let's see here, winch. This is the original tank right here. This was a dealer option. Came to a nice 32-gallon tank saddle right there. Actually freaking works. Then got myself, this is the original tank, came from factory. That is hooked up right now at a 32-gallon. That actually gives me about 60 gallons or so. Actually, I take that back. I think it's about 38. I was guessing on that number. Look at the cap. Look at the cap. Anyways, you know, got these crappy little toe loops on them to go ahead and cover up where the original ones were and whatnot. You know, got an actual mirror there. Let's go ahead and move on to the interior real quick. I'll unlock it. Let's see here. This truck was originally equipped with an aftermarket alarm system. I went ahead and ripped out, but those are original from the 1980s. Got little door contacts right here. If you guys ever broken into one of these through this right here, you know, kind of cool. Whatever. I kept them in there because I thought they were kind of interesting. Wish the alarm system would come with it. Truck was originally white. The original pickup truck, when it was in its 79 platform, the original actual pickup truck, it was originally black, never repainted, whatnot. Whoever did this was a moron, probably a Chevy owner. Anyways, got some nice Pioneer speakers, they would do, but I don't have the stereo in here because I'm going to be replacing the dash and actually putting the original piece of crap in. You know, I kind of like those a little bit more. I was thinking about going with custom auto sound, though. You know, original carpet. Somebody decided to cut it because they were probably a Chevy owner. I've been working on it recently, but it works. You know, I used to have this dual battery switch right here. I went ahead and removed it. I'm going to go ahead and put, you know, all new plastic right here. Know a guy that's out of some place and something that makes the originals from the original castings. Got all this right here. This is my original startup, whatnot. I can actually bridge my batteries when I have them in there with this right here, so I can go ahead and jump start myself. This is actually out of my race car. I don't know why I decided to point at that, but look at the switch. Look at the switch. Oh yeah. Anyways, you know, this works. It's actually a clutch. I'm not a pussy. I don't have no automatic. I mean, some guys like automatics. Hey, Ford automatics, go for it, man. C6, C4, cool. Good transmissions, love them. You know, I got myself my amplifier right there, and got myself my mount for my actual tow control for brakes. You know, they actually work. All original steering wheel, you know, nice and wood and plasticky wood and whatnot. Horn works. Check that out. Anyways, this truck originally had 64,000 miles on it when I picked it up. It was a gift from one of my friends. Good pickup truck. Drove me all the way 1,000 miles from California all the way to up to Spokane, Washington. You know, works pretty good. Right now on its current gauge, I got 69,400 and whatever numbers, because I can't actually read numbers. Miles marked on it. That's what the original mileage was for the 73 that I pulled this body off of. You can tell it hadn't turned over because the numbers aren't all crooked. But yeah, right now I got about, you can give or take about 3,000 miles on it since I went ahead and did the body swap. We got about 2,000 miles on the original truck that I put on it with this motor before I replaced it. So roughly there's about 4,000 or 5,000 miles on it, you know, give or take a little bit. But just because I'm a moron and I'm making fun of the Chevy owner, I'm just going to go ahead and say it's got an extra 5 billion miles on it. You know, this motor ain't new at all. I didn't pay $9 grand for the piece of shit, whatever. I didn't have to import it into the country, none of that 4-bolt main shit. Yet again, I'm pointing at crap that I'm not even talking about because, yeah, I'm an idiot Chevy owner. Let's see here. Got 100 miles speedometer. Works pretty damn good. You know, temperature and everything else like that for the oil, for the pressure, temperature or whatnot, somewhere in there. I went ahead and blocked it by the big-ass tack. Figured that'd be cool looking. Went ahead and ripped that out of my old race car. It actually was a race car. It's not no import or some piece of shit Chevy Cobalt, something like that, that our Silverado owner would own. You know, this is actually out of my 88 Trans Am, which, yeah, unfortunately was a Chevy, but guess what? Powered by a Ford motor. Anyways, the gas gauge actually works. The gas switch actually works. Let's see here. I don't use the air conditioning, so this don't work right now. I'm in the process of wiring it. You know, who needs air conditioning? This is the original dash out of my original 79. I went ahead and decided to keep it. This is the original dash from the 74. No caps, no bullshit. It was garage kept. It was always kept very well. No cracking, nothing else. I do have the original sticker underneath it. It's quite nice. This is the original paint that was put on for the 79. This was put on about 1980 something. Original owner went ahead and named it Cheap Blackhawk. His wife, I'm guessing Mary, went ahead and decided to name it. Good truck, love it. Used to have a lot of paint work done on in the front and had a nice little bug guard that had Cheap Blackhawk on it. Gonna go ahead and reproduce all that. That's actually a Dodge diesel. It's worth the crap. Ranger XLT, don't forget to pull it out. Good gauges, whatnot. MSD ignition actually works. So yeah, gonna redo the interior, whatnot. Kind of nice truck. So anyways, now to prove that that Chevy owner is a piece of shit, I'll go ahead and do a real video and tell him just to go fuck himself and shut the hell up and stop acting like he knows what a vehicle does.